Water companies pouring sewage into the sea and our beautiful rivers and streams. Can the political parties do anything to stop this?
It's a bubbly scum. It's dirty on top of the water. We pay such a fortune for water. It's not too much to ask for it to be clean.
I'd like the water quality to be good throughout the whole of the country.
Swimming in sewage on our beaches has become one of the big political issues for the parties to solve. Water companies haven't just been using the sea as a dumping ground, but beautiful rivers, streams and lakes as well. Many voters have had enough. Who will get a grip of the situation, if indeed anyone? Our environment correspondent Paul Murphy asked that question.
It's the seaside resort that can trace its colourful heritage back to Victorian times. It's all buckets, spades and arcades.
But sadly, there is a new Great British seaside tradition, and it's turning up here, worrying about whether there's been a sewage discharge. All of our political parties know that we've all had enough of this. Just asking people what they'd like to see from the next government when it comes to sewage pollution.
Well, it's an important subject, and obviously if it can be cleaned up, it needs cleaning up. I'm a big fan of public ownership, actually, so that'd be my choice.
I wouldn't let it go in the sea, obviously, because of all the pollution.
It's a sad indictment of a seaside resort, isn't it?
It is, because when we were younger, we just played it on the beach and ran in the sea, but I couldn't possibly let her go in.
During stormy weather, water companies are legally entitled to discharge into seas and rivers to prevent sewage backing up into homes and businesses. But in recent years, the frequency of these pollution incidents has caused outrage.
Temperature 16 degrees.
Members of the Wild at Heart Club are enjoying their regular dip in the Lincolnshire Witham. But 2 miles away there's a sewage works, and it spilled into the river system here 74 times last year. So the group is careful not to swallow too much water. They want the next government to sort this out.
I would like to see one very simple thing, and that is to charge water companies for discharging sewage. Not ban it, not regulate it, charge it.
I'd like the water quality to be good throughout the whole of the country, because it seems that some water quality is better than other places. It's got to be a nationwide thing.
For me, I think it's about ensuring that our children get to enjoy the water quality and that it's there to keep that quality consistent.
It's a bubbly scum. It's dirty on top of the water, and you can actually see it because it's a different colour.
Villagers in Saltfleet on the Lincolnshire coast have been sending me images of what they claim is sewage being discharged from a treatment plant into the local river.
What would the next government have to do to make you less concerned about this?
Prioritise clean water, not shareholders. In my way, nationalise the water. It shouldn't be up for profit. And we pay such a fortune for water. It's not too much to ask for it to be clean.
Anglian Water, which runs the sewage treatment plant here, gave us this statement. We would like to assure residents in Saltfleet that all of our water recycling assets in this area are heavily monitored and working as they should.
Now, as you might imagine, all of our political parties are talking tough on this one. Labour, the Lib Dems and the Conservatives want to crack down on the bonuses given to water company bosses if their companies pollute. They want tougher regulation, they want big fines. The Green Party wants to take water companies away from shareholders and back into public ownership.
Our sewers need a costly overhaul that could take decades, and the next government will be expected to make long-term commitments to this. Paul Murphy, BBC Look North, Bridlington.
Yeah, sewage in our rivers and seas, one of the stories that I get more emails about than just about anything else, and we will continue to follow it on the programme.